in this shit. Now, Ray Hagins allowed this fucking faggot, who is an advocate of, a vocal advocate, he can get the mainstream media too, called in prison. Now, I already knew Ray Hagins was a fucking sellout. He rubbed me the wrong way kind of from the beginning too, even though I liked some of his info that he had. See, this is the thing about disinfo agents, COINTELPRO, BOULE agents, okay? They not going to come at you with a bunch of fucking bullshit. They're going to hide the little bitty morsels of shit like arsenic into a big fucking plate of stuff that's good for you, of what I call pseudo-consciousness. Now, Ray Hagins has a lot of fucking police in his congregation, some fraternal order of the police organization or whatever he got. That's in his motherfucking African village, whatever his fucking fake-ass church is. Okay? We already seen how he's went at Kwesi. He threatened to get the police. He actually threatened legal action against Ashwa Kwesi because he went and bit Ashwa Kwesi's work. So we know about him. Not only that, my brethren Adele went to go see him in one of these states. I forget what state he was teaching in. But he said that he didn't even stay. He didn't even stay to hear him speak. Adele said the nigga walked in. He had a U.S. Marines hat on, cap on. You going to do an African lecture. You all this pro-flag and all this shit. You come up with the Marines. You got a Marines cap on. Adele said he told the people, shit, the police is right there. You finna watch the police. He said he left. This clown right here. Not only that, one of his favorite buddies, white buddies, is a big police officer, big former undercover narcotics agent and all this shit. So Ray Hagins is a fucking piece of garbage. He also tried to get, he also attacked SETI and shit on some shit. Know what I mean? But that fat fuck, you know, matter of fact, didn't he lose some weight? Because he had a motherfucking stroke. Now, isn't that interesting that these guys, Bobby Hemmett had a stroke and Ray Hagins had a stroke? Because I remember when I seen him later on, I'm like, God damn, the nigga lost a lot of weight. Like, oh yeah, because the nigga had a stroke. Praise the ancestors. Now, gonna talk about, let's see, I done talked about a few motherfuckers. Dick Gregory. Oh, don't talk about Slicky Dicky. Dick motherfucking Gregory. Now, this is what I noticed about that nigga. I'm going to tell you what blew his cover all the way for me. What started blowing the cover was he came out with Django, talking about how Django was the best movie he'd ever seen in his life. And, oh, he wished that, you know, he wished when he was younger he could see movies like Django. Fucking Dick Gregory. And then I noticed when he talked to me, he likes to talk down to people. Listen, man, and he's a big motherfucker about politics. Electing somebody and, oh, they just passed the law. I heard him recently. Oh, they just passed the law where you can kill the police. And all, you know, he get real deep in this shit like, oh, yeah, I'm listening to this old nigga right here. He's a Jew-funded fucking agent, fucking Boule. And you know what? Recently he got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Dick Gregory. Oh, go look it up. Go look it up. Now, what real revolutionary is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? That Baphomet star. You understand what I'm saying? How the fuck? But you don't get it, though, because he's old. You know what I'm saying? He's old. Don't talk about the elder. He's a fucking agent. Fuck you too, Slicky Dicky. I said K-A-D or I-do. I said anybody with the last name Bay or L. I just don't trust them. You understand what I'm saying? I don't trust them. I don't fucking trust them. Because a lot of these motherfuckers, what's this motherfucker named Azazel? I can't stand that dude named Azazel.
Hey, that's a demon, Raw.
I know. Why the fuck you gonna name yourself Azazel? He that nigga that always he be on some of the Phil Valentine lectures asking the stupidest fucking questions in the world. He does a lot of teaching. He a Moorish motherfucker. He the motherfucker that said fuck Africa. Fuck Africa. You know that nigga. That nigga right there. Okay? He made a thing called fucking Sex Magic I seen. It had a fucking, I swear to God, this is what the cover of his book looked like. It was something about sex magic, okay? I don't know if it was a book or a DVD, but the cover of it, it had a black woman, you know, with her ass out, big old booty. Okay, he drew this picture, a big old booty. She was in the cemetery, okay? She was in the cemetery, and all you could see, basically, she had a big old booty, and you could see the tombstones. She was in the cemetery, and then there was a green dick coming out of the out of the ground, and she was like straddling the dick. This is the shit. This is the kind of shit. They are corrupting your mind. They are corrupting your mind. Let me go to the fucking phones real quick. Let me take a little break and go to the phones. Because I see we got somebody from Colorado. And don't nobody better come with no bullshit on my fucking show. You bitch. Anybody that come on my show on some fucking bullshit, I'm not fucking tolerating it. Who calling from Colorado? Welcome to the show, Colorado.
Oh, peace. What up, King Low?
Peace and blessings. Who this?
My name is Ant. I'm a listener, man. You know, I be following you sometimes on YouTube, and I saw you had a radio show now, so I said, let me tune in and see what King Low talking about. And as usual, you know, you kicking the knowledge, Temple of Truth.
Hey, man, I appreciate all the support. And let me tell everybody something. See, I don't want nobody to fucking follow King Low. I don't want nobody to follow. You like my teeth? That's great, because what the shit that I say is true, and it's right and exact. And if ever I'm wrong, I will come back later and say that I was fucking wrong about some shit. I don't have a problem about that. I want everybody to do the research for themselves. Now, your spirit is going to let you know. Your spirit is going to let you know on whether what I'm saying is true. If it resonates with your spirit, go with it. But go on and do your own research, because I'm not a motherfucker. I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about fucking Fard. Master Fard. Bastard Fard. Fuck Fard. Fuck you. Fuck Elijah Muhammad. I don't give a fuck. Because you know why? Because you killed motherfucking Malcolm and Ali Muhammad. You guys was down with that shit. But anyway, listen, man, I really appreciate it. I'm on one today. It seemed like I cut off for a little while. But go on and keep listening. I'm going to go to this next caller. I'm going to mute you. Who we going? Let's see. Who's calling from Illinois? Who calling from South Illinois? Am I still on?
Yeah, you're on, bro.
Okay. See, this shit is still acting up. Anyway, I'm getting back to this. See, we already know people like PDJ, Al Sharp, and all of these. But we're talking about these that are in this conscious community, this so-called conscious community. We have got to be wise and do the research ourselves. Umar Johnson! What's up, Umar Johnson? This is another motherfucker, just all of these things. Guess what Umar Johnson is doing? Right now, if you go to drumarjohnson.com, you'll see this suit and tie nigga, this BOULE nigga. Well, how do you know he BOULE? Bitch, I'm finna tell you. So shut the fuck up and go look for yourself. Now, he's about to make, look, he's going to the point where now we already know he's another rich nigga. He brag about his money. I heard this motherfucker on just this weekend. I was listening to some shit. Apparently it was some kind of shit sonnet or supposedly tried to get in touch with his baby mama to try to do this expose on him or some shit. And, okay, Dr. Umar. But anyway, he was talking about that shit. And he had made just a reference to, that people like him because of this and, people hating on him and, Umar Johnson is cute and this. And I was like, what kind of nigga that's a political activist talk about people hating on him because he's cute? What kind of nigga says that? Now, this nigga is a close associate of TARIQ NASHEED. Now, if you notice in the first scene, like he had this dashiki on, talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. See, he's the new batch. He's supposed to be militant and shit. I got on him before on one of my raw files or one of my videos. I was thought he was teased again. He was complaining that Obama's giving all the money to the Mexicans now. And, we need it. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. The fuck is you worried about to Obama? You don't know shit. He's a fucking coon. What the fuck are you worried about? Some insignificant brown people. Like, they taking out of black people. We did all this for civil rights, and now Obama is giving stuff to the fucking Mexicans. That was my first red flag, and I seen some of his videos, and I just couldn't get into the nigga. Can't trust him. He works in, like, mental health for the children, for the education system. But listen, here's the big thing now. I cracked the code. I don't know if y'all ready for this. Now, he's supposed to be, he's a descendant of Frederick Douglass. Right, you know that, right? That's the big thing, too. He's a descendant of, like, Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was pre-BOULE. You understand what I'm saying? He even married him a white bitch named Helen Pitts. Helen Pitts Douglass. But see, everybody that they try to get you to just love so much, just like they ended up killing Dr. King because he started to go, he started to break the oath. But he was BOULE too. This is why he was all on the televisor. He was all on the tell lies to your vision. But now, look, Dr. Umar Johnson, who works in education, he does those mental diagnoses and stuff, like for the children in special education and stuff. He refers them to these crackers and stuff, okay? Now, don't trust a nigga in a suit and tie in this day and age. That shit ended like in the 60s and shit as far as I'm concerned, pretty much. Meaning the older cat, even John Henry Clark started wearing dashikis and shit. That's not to disassociate, that's not to dispel or demean anybody in the past that was wearing suit and ties and shit. But in this day and age, look, the tie don't represent nothing. It represents a noose around your neck. It represents a leash. This is why it is business attire. This is why everybody, the first thing you want to do when your ass get home is to take that goddamn tie off, loosen up your fucking neck. It is a means of mind control. This is what the tie is all about. Am I still on?
Yeah, King, you're on.
Okay. Dr. Umar Johnson, now he's starting a school. DrUmarJohnson.com. Educators, psychologists, political scientists, and Pan-Africanists help Brother Umar raise $5 million to acquire St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Virginia. Donate to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. Donations made payable to FDMG Academy, care of Dr. Umar Johnson, P.O. Box, blah, 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 blah. Now, if you look at the video on his page, DrUmarJohnson.com, it's a 5.5-minute video where he's talking about this school. He's trying to acquire St. Paul's College.